Merry Christmas again in July. Welcome to day 8, as in 8 little reindeer. But today we're talking about 8 ways that you can build community. And I will tell you that I think community is the most misunderstood, misvalued advertising and marketing tactic in the game right now. Very much, it's hard to do in a sense of we got to give a lot of time and energy. It's hard to enjoy when it's hot. It's hard to maintain. It's hard to maintain this because this is an intentional direction that you have to take your company. So, welcome to our a little bit more than halfway, 2 episodes past halfway through our Christmas in July series, where Lemon Seed was giving away 12 sessions of marketing gold, little drops of elf Santa Claus goodness, completely free. So we hope that you've been able to grab your seat and enjoy all of those. Go back and watch 1 through 7 and make sure you hang with us all the way through 12. But today, let's get down in the weeds about 8 ways that you can build community. Okay. The most successful trade home service companies aren't just about the service itself. It's all about being an anchor in your community and being a respected resource and authority, keyword authority, in your market for the services that you provide. So if you're pest control, you want to be known for pest control, right? And so I want to break down for you guys ways that we can build a loyal community around your brand, your mascot, your slogans, your colors, whatever that is, both online and offline, boots on the ground, let's get rowdy kind of stuff. So when your customers feel really connected to you, number one, side note, pro tip, when you are the favorite in your market, it makes your team really, like chef's kiss, really appreciate being able to work with you, which I don't know about you guys, it's hard to make people want to work. So that's an exciting thing. But when your customers feel connected to you, they stop really shopping around because you are who they go to. Well, men and women, the best example I have of this is like your hairstylist, right? Or your barber, whatever you have. It's a lot of work to change. And really, when you're like, I need a haircut, you don't go, most of you don't go, okay, who all could I go to? You have a girl, you have a guy that is your guy. Guys, that's what we want, right? We want to do that. So, building community, those of you that don't know me very well, very near and dear to my heart. Quick little mini, let me go back in time. That's how I got my start in the industry, was community involvement, pounding the pavement, kissing babies, shaking hands, petting dogs, doing a lot of hot festivals and fairs and events. Some were a win, some were okay, some were a flop. But really, we were so energetic in keeping our brand in front of our market all the time. You did not go anywhere without seeing our company. And that's what I want to encourage you guys. So when we talk about these 8 things today, these are things, a lot of them I launched again. It's one of those things. It's kind of like a nostalgic Christmas approach, like it is very much not rocket science, and it doesn't change dramatically. There's trends and things to do, but let me tell you, a new food truck in town, I found them. And I was bringing them somewhere. I was doing something with them. A new artsy craftsy place, I was doing something with it. I always wanted to think outside the box. So let's jump in. So number one way is to start a VIP customer list and treat them differently. What? Community, right? Build an actual space for your membership club to get special offers from you, get shout outs from you, get their hotline where they get priority service, right? People love to feel like they belong. And there's little things that you can do also. So when we first launched our maintenance program back at McWilliams, we actually had little credit cards printed that were called the VIP cards. So they were gold, silver, and bronze. And when you signed up, you got a package in the mail from us. So you signed up in Service Titan. The technician did it at the home, or the CSR did it over the phone. But then we literally mailed you a package with your card that you could stick in your wallet, and it had your hotline number. And again, were people like so pumped to get the card? No, but it was one more thing that they held on to, because now you are their guy. You are the guy that they go to. And so That was how we created a VIP experience for those people. We also would send them early bird notices and an extra coupon and extra referrals, right? So this is an intentional marketing strategy that I hope you consider launching. Okay. Number two, this is where I'm going to spend a good chunk of time today. But number two is sponsor local events and show up in person. So I'm about to hurt some of your feelings. Number one, I want to know right now in the chat, tell me something that you already support. Okay. Do you support the local little leagues? Do you support Alzheimer's awareness? Is it a suicide prevention walk? Is it the foster to adopt program? Is it Habitat for Humanity? Put it down in the comments and tell me what you're already supporting. And if you have nothing, I want you to say that you're preparing. You're preparing to give back. Okay. But sponsor local events means you look up and you look around at all that's going on in your market. Who are the movers and shakers that are putting on events? And guys, this is a little secret sauce, because let me tell you, big companies won't do this. Small companies don't have the capacity to do it. And most of you are not small. You're more than a million. You're growing. You're active. This is going to push you outside of your box. So start looking and saying, okay, who is putting on an event? So let's say your local, we have a program called Angelina Beautiful Clean where I live, where they're all about the beautification of our city. So they put on a casino night. Well, listen, I'm going to buy a table. I'm going to sponsor a prize because I'm going to talk about it on social media. I'm going to take my team to it. We're going to take pictures while we're there. We're going to do a check presentation to Angelina Beautiful Clean, and I'm going to make the most of it because you know why? I'm showing up. I'm not just putting my name on a banner. I'm not just giving somebody $50, getting my name in a sea of 1,000 names on the back of a t-shirt, on a yard sign, on a big sign in the park, whatever that looks like. I ain't doing it, because if I'm going to invest my money, that means I'm going to give you my time and I'm going to show up and we're going to kill it. Because again, I need to shake hands, kiss babies, and pet dogs, because that's how relationships are built. That is how you grow your brand recognition organically, and not one dollar given to the Google lords. Okay. This is truly giving back to your community. You're going to give $1,500 to Angelina Beautiful Clean, and you're going to be able to watch them actually go utilize those dollars. So again, it's a different strategy. It's an advertising tactic inside of your overall strategy for marketing. I harp on this. I preach this. I live this. Okay. At Lemon Seed Marketing, one of our goals is to give you a complete, comprehensive, and holistic marketing strategy that builds your brand into legacy brands. So to do that, we've got to do things that are outside of the box. We've got to push our own limits. We've got to use our people, use our resources, and we've got to get up out of our office. You got to get up, friends. And money doesn't solve everything. Sometimes it needs to be your time and your energy and your efforts. And some of you are way underutilizing your natural talents and how much you can give back. You guys can make such a difference. And if you're already doing it, maybe you're just under some covert mission where you don't want anybody to know that you're giving, we would package this as encouraging other companies and people in your market to give back to that same organization. Look at it as a brand awareness for the organization using your own platforms. Come on, guys. Like, there's so much fun stuff to do right here. Are you passionate about something? Is it breast cancer awareness? Let's identify 2 or 3 events throughout the year. Please get in your local parades. Please show up. I don't care if you just drive a wrapped van in there. Please show up. Get in there. Do something. Okay? Do something. All right. All right. Day 3, or I'm sorry, not day 3, way number 3. Okay. Engage authentically in your local social media groups. I'm laughing because some of y'all probably, let's take a little detour to the right here. Some of you need to clean up your social media. Some of you need to clean up your Facebook, because you're just, I love y'all and I love your opinions, but some of you are like raging political people, or maybe you have some not so favorable things going on. Clean your social media up a little bit. But in the meantime, make sure that you are actively participating in these Facebook groups with recommending other people. So if you are a recommender, a top contributor, you naturally show up and you perform better. So just show up in these groups and provide free advice. Don't be like, I can come out and help you out for $99. Provide free advice. So when people are like, does anybody know the AC company that I could call that's the most affordable? Now listen, friends, I do not want the tire kicker, everybody looking for the lowest rate. That's not what I want. But listen, again, remember there's lurkers. There's lurkers on social media, and they're watching the responses and they're not as price conscious. They don't have to worry so much that they have to get the cheapest guy. They have options. So again, that is my encouragement to you, is look at your actual options, but get authentic in the Facebook group. Ask for recommendations for things yourself, but recommend others. Give free advice. When someone says, I don't know what's wrong with my AC, you say, hey, here's a couple of things you could check before you have to call. It's that easy, guys. That easy. Okay. Let's talk about way number 4. Speaking of commenting for other, recommending other companies, number 4 here is partner with other local businesses and share your customer base. Guys, game changer. Okay. So I'm willing to bet that if you do not do every home service option. So could you partner with the garage door guy? Could you partner with the pest control guy? Could you partner with pest control? Can you partner with a landscaping guy? Landscaping guys, can you partner with a pool guy? Pool guy, can you partner with a lawn care guy? Pool guy, can you sponsor some, or can you partner with the pest control people? Home people that do home inspections, can you partner and send out things for roof inspections? Roofers, could you also partner with pressure washers? Pressure washers, could you also partner with people that clean out gutters? Guys, so what you do here is you share the cost. Volunteer to take the lead, but share the cost of a Facebook ad. Put each other's products. So hey, pre-sell, again, is it risky? Heck yeah, it's risky. I mean, it is risky. You can put some caveats in there, but guys, if all we're going to do is play it safe, we're never going to do something really cool that breaks the mold. Let's get a little rowdy. Okay. Let's get a little risky. Let's do some things. Again, you can always say, hey, I'm partnering with Crystal's Pest Control Company. I'm not responsible for their work, but you do get a discount with them because you use me. But lead share, talk about each other on social media, recommend each other in groups. Share the cost of a billboard, of a radio spot, sponsor something together. There is power in partnerships. There's power in partnerships. So think through that. And you probably know somebody. Your buddy from high school's brother does something probably, okay, that you could partner with. So think outside the box there, okay? All right. Way number 5 is create a referral program worth talking about. Guys, Lemonseed just entered into this partnership with ReferraPro, mainly because I was looking for a solid solution for my contractors to build up a solid, again, strategy. That's my favorite word. I'm going to get it tattooed on my neck. Strategy, or in old English, across my back. Okay. But create a referral program. Again, now in the show notes, guys, like I'm doing my podcast, in the notes here of our webinar, I want you to tell me, do you have a referral program right now? Yes or no? And then give me a little bit of insight. Like, what does it do? Because if you've never tried Clicky or ReferraPro right now is doing super cool stuff. Very much integrated with your CRM. It's in the ability to instantly reward people for sending you a lead. It does have a little bit of labor on their part, but we don't want them sending us just anybody. We want some solid leads. And when you create a referral program, it's a trickle of leads. But listen, let's think about this. If I were to say, man, hey, what is the best Mexican food that you eat? And you go, man, I love Los Jarritos in Dieball. Okay. Los Jarritos in Dieball. And I'm like, ooh, and then I walk away and I'm like, I'm not going there. How often does that happen? It doesn't. Because when your friends and family recommend something, you're like, they kind of know what I like. I should trust the process. Referrals are like better than a tech turnover. Okay, guys, referrals are like money in the bank, but you need a strategy and an organized structure to garner those and gather those so that you can take it to go to market with a true strategy there. So if you want a connection to ReferraPro, please put in the chat ReferraPro, and Lapita or Darian or I will make sure that we make an immediate connection for Refer a Pro. As a matter of fact, John, our strategic partner, is probably watching this. He will take care of connecting you to Refer a Pro because it's at least worth trying out the software, because I am so excited for this because it takes the burden of getting the referrals actually paid out and done. It takes that burden off of you and puts it on the actual platform, and you can customize, and it's all branded and it goes out automatically. Guys, take it off your plate. Take it off your plate. Okay. Number 6 is hosting your own events. Some of y'all just had a panic attack. Even if it's a small, quaint event, y'all, can I encourage you again to get rowdy? Let's do a little something. Let's be a mover or a shaker. If you've been in your office location for 20 years and no one's ever been there, okay, you got to join your local chambers of commerces. You've got to join BNI groups. You've got to join organizations, and you've got to invite them to your facility. You've got to host things. You need to go to things. You need to shake hands and kiss babies. But hosting event, like, here's how our local chamber of commerce does. There's a couple of things. There's a red carpet salute. Again, this is going to have different language for you in your home base market. A red carpet salute is you can celebrate anything. Like, I've been in business 45 years. You win an award. You've remodeled your building. You are any kind of big milestone, they will promote for you. If you are a chamber member, they will help you schedule and promote for you your event. And then you need to do your first event is going to have mid attendance. Okay. But you need to have really good food, and you need to have some sort of entertainment. Okay. Whether that's a little acoustic guy playing the guitar, a caricature artist, a balloon artist, y'all, I don't care, just something cool. Then when you have your next one, people are like, what the heck? Y'all have some pretty cool events. Okay. What it does is, again, we're working on humanizing the brand and building a community where people are like, oh yeah, these are my people. I know them. I come to their events. Right now, M&M Roofing, which is the roofing company that I own a small part of, when we hold a ribbon cutting or a red carpet salute, we fill the joint up because they know we've got swag, we've got cookies, we've got fruit trays, we've got charcuterie, we've got cake, we've got punch. We got it going on. I live in the Bible Belt, and it's normally at 10 a.m., so we're probably not serving alcohol. But some of the other larger ones, we have a beer distribution company, and they will always have open bar, good food, like barbecue, straight up Texas style, packed out. And it gives you an audience where you can start building this community, give away some free memberships, do some cool stuff. But this just builds community, right? Referral program builds community. Local businesses builds community. Y'all see what I'm stepping in here? Number 7, celebrate customers publicly on social media. This is so easy to do with reviews that you get. Or, guys, if you are doing something cool with financing or a gift with purchase or even just a new system upgrade, guys, take a picture with any homeowner. If 1 out of 5 installs gets you a picture, that's all you need. That's all you need, guys. That is what you need. So take those 5 people that you get, there's your installer or the sales guy taking a picture with the homeowner by this new pretty system. Post it on social media, put it in a newsletter, post it, talk about it, be about it, do about it. And you know what you might could do? Toss that installer $20 for getting content. A before and after picture and a picture of the homeowner. Because you know what happens? Hey, Miss Williams, I'm Herman. I just installed this system. You know, I actually get a little bonus when you're willing to take a picture with me out here by the new system. I also want to make sure I've installed everything correctly and that you're perfectly happy. Show you how I cleaned up everything. Are you willing to do that for me today, Miss Williams? And I'm going to be like, oh, Herman, I hate pictures, but I want you to get your $20. Yes, ma'am. And we're going to put it on social media, but it helps me out so much. No. Okay, Herman, let's do it. That's what's going to happen. Or they're going to say, oh my gosh, I'm just too shy, or I can't be on social media. But you're going to win half of them, right? So incentivize, prioritize, and celebrate, guys. Let's do it, right? And celebrate them. Like, congratulations to the Williams family with their brand new, highly excellently installed two-phase system, along with new ductwork and an indoor air quality system. They are pumped and ready for the rest of a great 2026. That's exciting. And people want to see people from their community. Okay. Not rocket science. You just got to do it. Okay. Number 8, let's build a consistent email newsletter that actually adds value to the client. Okay. So if you know Lemon Seed, if you work with us, before I get really into number 8, I want you to know, like, part of Lemon Seed's graphic design and content hours every month that come along with our packages is us doing newsletters for you. So we create a custom newsletter name. It's got custom content in it every single month, but it's meant to be social. It's meant to be a feel good. It's meant to have a recipe and all these things. And then at the bottom, we're like, oh, yeah, by the way, we got 0% financing for 12 months. Oh, by the way, we've got repair regret running right now. We've got a 85-inch TV when you buy one of our top of the line systems right now, just in time for fall football, which I think starts in August or September, right? So, there's cool things that you can do there, and that newsletter can really be a lifter for you. So, if you've been really like, man, I wish I could get all this done, Crystal, there's no way I can get all these things done. Marketing's on my plate, but these are just icing on the cake that I just can't get to. Listen, y'all, that's why Lemon Seed was built. So right now, I want you to take a step. I want to encourage you to take one step for me. And I want you to comment on there that says, help me, Lupita. Help me, Lupita. Talk with me, Lupita, or I want to talk. Comment that. There is absolutely nothing wrong with getting on a call with Lupita and letting her show you how easy it is and how affordable it is to work with Lemon Seed and get a fractional marketing department. Take it all off your plate. Our packages start at $3,000 a month. That may sound like a lot, but it's a fractional marketing team, a strategist, a marketing coordinator, a graphic designer, and if you add social media, a dedicated content curator. 4 people all of a sudden focused on you, focused on helping you build your brand, focused on helping you get a strategy in place and knowing what's working and getting things like community events planned and maintenance clubs revamped and going public on social media and coming up with all those ideas. Hand it over. So comment on there something about help me, Lupita, talk to me. I want to talk, something like that. Drop it right now. Take that little bit of a step so that you can at least say you did your due diligence to see if you can make it work, right? See if you can make it work. But to finish this out, these are 8 different ways that we are building community inside of our own customers and getting new customers to fit into this community where they feel like they belong. And it sounds so corny because we're home service companies. But guys, think about how much right now you love. My husband is a part of a cigar lounge. Emily, my business partner at Lemon Seed, she and her husband own part of this cigar lounge locally where we are. It's got a bourbon wall. It's super cute. If you've ever been to Lemon Seed Conference, you've probably gotten to go. By the way, save the date. It's in March 2027, Lemon Seed Conference. If you're a client, you get a free ticket. But the cigar lounge is, I don't really enjoy drinking bourbon. And I might have a little girly cigar, but really, you know what I love about the cigar lounge? Community. It's called Stories. I know Emily had 99% to do with what it looks like. It's beautiful in there. Because behind every cigar and glass of bourbon is a great story. And it's true. We have met some wonderful people there and we have really built a community. And now they show up. My kid got married. They came to the showers. The men all come together. Guys, it's amazing what community can really do. And it doesn't matter what you do, you can do your very best to build community here. So listen, I hope you have enjoyed the eighth day of the 12 days of Christmas. I want you to know, I just got to get this apart. So if you're not a Christian, you can pass on through if you don't want to talk about it. But I just tell you, Christmas time is such an important time of the year for me because it's the birth of my Savior, someone that means I wouldn't be where I am without my personal relationship with the Lord. So I just want to take a minute and encourage you if you're lost and hurting and lonely and looking for something missing in your life, it really might be a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. So if you want to talk about that, please message me, email me, crystal@lemonseedmarketing.com. I'd love to visit with you about what my life has looked like with Jesus Christ. So happy birthday, Jesus. And thank y'all for listening to day 8. Only a few more days left. I have loved this series. So a couple more times to catch us, but we will talk soon. Merry Christmas in July.